Hi, Pisces. Okay, so we start off with the Two of Wands. And this represents a time for you that you have worked hard and you're standing in a place where you're having to make a decision. And often with twos, there's a decision to be made. And with this, you can see the two wands are kind of acting like pillars or a gateway. And with this gentleman in his fine robe holding the globe, he has to decide what his next move is. Is he going to keep the status quo and not change anything, or is he going to move in a new direction? Is he going to start on a new project? Is he going to look for new opportunities? And these are his issues and your issues to think about. What are you going to do next? Are you happy with where you are right now? And if you're satisfied, that's making a decision to stay there. But if you're not, if you want to mix it up and to add a little more excitement into your life, you could certainly travel. This card can indicate travel for you in the month of June, that you're going to be going somewhere. But this is really taking stock and kind of deciding between staying and going. What direction am I going to just keep going and enjoying the fruits of my labor and my hard work and the life that I lead? Or do I want to move on, find a new hobby, find a new career, or start something, within your existing profession? And maybe that's just a new approach or something, but this is about you having to make a decision on whether you're going to be happy with the status quo or whether you're going to be moving forward and pursuing a new direction, a new adventure. And along with the idea of success and hard work and allowing you to have that choice, Pisces, you have been independent, you've been working hard, and you've exercised some self-control to get to the place of the Nine of Pentacles. And in the Nine of Pentacles, we see this woman who is standing in her garden, enjoying nature, looking happy, has a falcon on her hand, and the pentacles all below her. And this represents that you have some sense of some finances in order. Perhaps you have some money saved, but you've been working so hard and you have exhibited the discipline necessary to be in a position to enjoy nature, to enjoy leisure, to enjoy your hobbies, to make the best of what life has to offer. Because there's no point in working so hard that you are unable to spend or to enjoy what you've made. Take the time to live a fun life. You can work hard and ultimately you'll have success, but make sure to enjoy the success. Make sure to take time out to reward yourself with activities that bring you happiness and that bring you joy. But here it seems that in June that you are not so bad in saving a little money here and having the opportunity to pursue your hobbies and your activities and to be out in nature. Now, coming up in, in June, we see the Five of Cups. And very clearly you can see some of this cups have spilled over. There are two cups behind this figure that are still standing. And this is a case where you might face a situation where you are going to be crying over spilt milk. And you're going to be so focused on what has leaked out or is what is running away from you versus on what you have. And this is a opportunity for you. Yes, we have times when we feel down and we just kind of feel like things aren't working out the way that we want them to. But there's always a moment for you to show gratitude and to be grateful for the abundance and for the life that you have. And if you have good health, to be grateful for good health, because if you don't have good health, you really don't, life is tough after that. So this is someone who is kind of just feeling grieved and mournful and sad over what is lost, and is turning his back, or his or her back, to what you have. So no matter how hard or how difficult you may perceive things, just try to reconnect with the daily gratitude of what you do have. If you have loving friends, if you have loving family, to be thankful and to think about that for a moment. Don't let this linger on, because it's not going to have a good effect for you, because it's going to create internal stress, and from stress we get ill. So accept, yes, something has happened to cause some upset, but try to focus on what you do have. Don't miss out on what you do have. And the missing out piece is important, I think, because when we have the Ace of Pentacles, here's an opportunity hand delivered to you by the universe, saying you're going to have an opportunity to have some extra money or resources in your life that are going to help out, and that it's going to shore up your savings. We see a lot of good pentacles in here, so your career and your money seems to be in pretty good shape for June. But this is an opportunity for you. So if you have an opportunity to join in an investment, or to get a wonderful side contract to help you get some extra funds, take advantage. Aces don't last forever. The opportunities don't last forever. You have to think about it and take what they're offering you. Saying, here it is. I'm offering you some abundance. They say that this might be the best card in the tarot because it's about security and having a solid foundation and an opportunity to prosper. So keep your eyes open for that and act on it. And that's going to lead for you, Pisces. This 10 of Pentacles is about the generations. And we have the paternal figure here. We have the family, we have the young children, we have them walking again through an archway, a gateway toward their homestead. And this is about having security and legacy that you can pass down to your children. Perhaps it's saving and having money for a college fund, even vacations, but there's representative. We have the older fella and the couple, and there's a lot of love here, but this is about home and security and happiness with this, because of this. So, legacy, perhaps something with an estate is you want to be mindful of. Maybe it's something to do with your parents or relatives, but this is about passing down abundance and security over family time. And as we move through June, we have the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is a guy who is very much thinking about what's next to accomplish, what's next to do. Is very successful. This is someone in action. Wands are fire and about movement and about passion. And it's someone who will listen to your idea and is going to either like it or not, probably. This could be the energy that you need. It could be someone in your social circle that you're going to be talking to, and maybe it's about an idea or a business idea, and they're either going to, I think, tell you that it's a great idea, I'm in, or, get to the point, I'm not, not feeling this. I think they're going to be very direct with you with what you want to accomplish. So this Wands energy is about passion and adventure, get up and go, a go-getter. And, can be counsel to you, can be someone who is a mentor or that you trust with good advice. This person has success in business and is just generally successful, and I would describe them like a firebrand, because they're always in motion and probably always looking for the next deal. And then as we move through towards the end of June, we have the Page of Swords. And the page represents that youthful feeling of when you approach new projects, when you have that excitement, when you have the eagerness to learn, to experience. You know, you can be a super senior and want to learn how to sail, and you still have a similar feeling inside as someone who is youthful and just starting out. And that's what pages represent. They can also represent news or messages, but you know, what I see in this illustration is someone who is in somewhat of a defensive pose and is kind of looking behind. So use your keen skills with the blade to think carefully before entering into an activity or a project or a career move. Think before you do it. Use the intellect and the reason of the swords here to carry you through. Take the positive energy of the desire to learn and to accomplish with you, but just be careful with how you proceed, and that you're going to carefully evaluate whatever comes your way. You're going to look at both sides before jumping in. And then to really bookend the Two of Wands at the beginning, we now have the Three of Wands, which again can simply signal that June may hold some travel for you. You can see this gentleman in his fine robe, again, looking out at gateways and pathways and looking out toward the horizon. Are you pursuing and thinking about what to do next? Are you going to travel? Are you going to choose a new career? It's another card of, I think, of choices, of being in a position to have choices. What is going to happen next? And here he seems to be contemplating and thinking about it because he is in a position to be able to do so. It has choices. What will I do next? What is on tap? What is in store for me? So let me take another look here to see if I've overlooked anything. You know, Pentacles, it seems that your finances are in good shape for June. And, you know, that's a positive. It just seems that something is an opportunity that you're not seeing. You're feeling some sense of loss or sadness. Someone perhaps has disappointed you, so you're emotionally, just emotionally not there. But don't let that stop you from seeing opportunities with the Ace of Pentacles, because this is an opportunity to even build more abundance in your life and more prosperity. And rely on counsel of others who are experienced, perhaps a boss, a parent, an uncle, for activities or future business endeavors. This King of Wands can help you. You're doing all the things to ensure security for your family, and you have choices to make, good choices to make. So it's up to you to see how far you want to go and where do you want to go. So let me pull an oracle card and we'll get some more guidance for you. And we'll see what the cards can tell us, or this card can tell us. Okay, it's about balance. And often with twos, it's about balance. We have some twos here. So with balance, try to find the balance between all areas of your life, your physical being, your emotional spirit with your family, your loved ones, your friends. Connect with them. Your career. Don't let your career overtake you and reduce you nothing to someone who works all the time without having fun, because the Nine of Pentacles is telling you work hard but enjoy, you know, what you earn. Find the time for activities, find the time for leisure. Create the balance in your life that is going to bring you the ultimate joy. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Okay, I think that's awesome. Now let's get another clarifying card, and we'll see maybe if there's anything in here about love. Not quite seeing it in today's monthly reading, but let's see what we have. Law of attraction. That could be a separate video. The law of attraction, and let's see what's happening here. This angel has all the beautiful animals. And as we all know, the law of attraction, you attract like versus like. So your thoughts are so key, what you think about, and the energy that you give off is going to pull into you similar energy. So be happy and try to be grateful, and be aware of how you think throughout the day, because I'm a firm believer, and I think that the law of attraction bears this out, is that you manifest your thoughts. You manifest your deep feelings. So find a way to be happy with yourself, to love yourself, and to trust yourself, and then you will be able to bring into you whatever it is that you desire. And let me take a look here. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends, so invest wisely. It's all about the power of your thoughts in all aspects of your life, emotionally, spiritually, with abundance too. So I think this is a powerful reading and a wonderful reading for you, Pisces. And I hope that you have a terrific June. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please like. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I really do appreciate it. And you can check in again for monthly readings and daily readings. And I do appreciate the time you took to watch this. So take care. Have a great June. Bye-bye.